Hey Highway, it's Klingon Warrior here, and today I have another video to teach you guys the different strategies and mechanics used by many World of Tanks players. So today's video will be on the minimap circles, what they are, and how to enable them in your settings. So the minimap circles, essentially what they do is they show you the different aspects of the game that relate to your ability to detect and see tanks. So this whitish gray circle right here is actually the render distance circle. So if there's a tank out of this circle, then you cannot actually see them. That tank, you can still shoot them, you can take a blind shot, but even if they're spotted, they will not light up on your screen, but they will still light up in the minimap. And so then the blue circle is your view range circle. And so what this is it's just if you're looking off over a cliff and say a light tank, and then tank is within this circle, then you will be able to spot them. But then if they're on the outside of this circle, then that means that you cannot spot them. Then your tank doesn't have the capability of detecting them beyond that. And so then this beige circle right here is the draw distance circle, and what it does is it's also the maximum view range. Say you're in a really good light tank or really good tank destroyer, then many tanks actually have the ability to max out their view range. So you can, even if in your stats it says that you have, I believe it's 445 is the maximum view range. Even if it says that you have 460 view range, then you cannot actually see past this circle right here. But it will enhance your ability to detect tanks in bushes or that have very good camo rating. So essentially, it's your maximum possible view range, as well as I believe it is when you can render in the details on the tanks. So in here, I'll show you guys how to enable these in settings. So you go to your settings, and then you go to General, and so then you scroll down to the bottom where it says View Range Indicators on the minimap, and then you click View Range Circle, Maximum Spotting Range, and the Draw Circle. So also, if you wanted to, then you could click Expanded, and yeah, so Expanded Minimap Features, they'll show you what they do. Essentially, well, I have XVM, so it kind of bugs out a little bit. But essentially what it does is, as you can see here on my minimap, it actually tells me the names of the tanks and things. That's what it does whenever you click Expanded. So here I'll go back and unclick that because it does weird things sometimes. Okay, so it didn't save it. Okay, that's good because it would have bugged out. So I'm actually going to show you guys a game in my 825 where while sniping in many aspects, you'll see the difference between the maximum view range circle and the maximum rendering range circle, and what happens whenever a tank isn't in render range and when it is. So here, I'll just continue the replay. So I go up here. The problem is that I can't actually see any tanks that are way down here. Even if a light tank somehow manages to spot them, I wouldn't actually be able to see them because my maximum view range circle doesn't go that far. But let's say somebody is spotted over here, I can still see and shoot them. So I was just getting into that position in the case that a light tank does actually spot that. So yeah, okay. So there's a VK28 that appears, that Type 64 spots him. He was in my maximum render range, but I wasn't actually able to get a shot on him. Okay, now here, look at this. So there's a T25-2 over here, and right now, he's actually completely spotted. This Type 64 was spotting him, but I can't actually see him. He doesn't appear on my screen, because he's just barely outside of that maximum render range circle. So if I were to get a little bit closer, he would pop up on my minimap and I could shoot him. But unfortunately he isn't. So it's a pretty standard battle for which map? Yeah, El Haluf here. Oh, here we go. There's a nice little VK sitting here. I'm just using that massive DPM on the E25. He somehow manages to bounce me. I don't know how. Well, but I'm fine with it. I didn't take any damage there. But yeah, now I just want to show you guys the rest of the replay because I did pretty well this game, and it gets kind of funny. So I just go through, machine gunning all those tanks to death with my insane rate of fire. Now look at this SC-100. This doesn't really have anything to do with the training, but he's pretty funny. So I'm kind of scared of his gun because it's an SC-100 M1, you know. I'm just a little E25 and I can't really pen him, so I get a good shot onto his side. But I think he's facing that way, but he's trying to turn around to get me. So I bounce off of his armor with one shot, but he doesn't get a shot at me. Now look at this. So he tries to push me off, but I manage to get under him, and then he like tries to flip me over or something, and it just gets really weird here. Oh, the artery gets a hit him on. Okay, that's what happens. Then he rolls over, he flips over, and then rolls down to the end of the hill, and then I just shoot him and move on. I liked that part of the replay, that was fun. Okay, so yeah, that's just what I wanted to show you guys. Alright, well, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.